Hey guys, welcome back to Loop Hub. Today we'll talk about the most disgusting moments on Dr. Pimple Popper that made us shudder. Let's head into it. Number 1. Luke. Dr. Sandra Lee has stated that she will continue even if the world is brought to a halt by the coronavirus pandemic. Dr. Lee encountered Luke, a patient with hundreds of lipomas all over his body. On the most recent episode, Luke made the decision to visit Dr. Lee in the hopes of being healed of his illness. Luke confessed in a video to Dr. Lee that he had an unimaginable amount of lipomas on his body, which appeared spontaneously on his back, wrist, leg, stomach, and other body parts. When he was in high school, he first saw the lipomas. They've been uncontrollable since then. Luke decided to see several physicians after battling with them for a long time. He had 3 procedures to treat his lipomas, but none of them were successful. Luke displayed the scars that resulted from the procedure. They were hypertrophic scars, which are comparable to keloid scars. Luke said that the physicians were only able to remove a few lipomas from him. He went on to say that he had been effective in disguising the bumps from others in a variety of methods. Luke, who has been married for some time, revealed that his in-laws had never seen the lumps and are unaware of his illness. While Dr. Lee was taken aback by the news, Luke quickly added that he had other tricks up his sleeve, such as the clothing he wears, to guarantee they never found out. He went on to say that he had been working out a lot to keep in shape, even though he couldn't get rid of the lipomas on his body. When Dr. Lee saw the number of lipomas Luke had, he knew he needed assistance. Dr. Lee stated that the lipomas on his body might be removed. She did, however, wish to wait until the lockdown was lifted before beginning the treatment so she could do some thorough testing. Number 2. Kevin Olita. Since a bump on his jaw began to grow, Kevin Olita has struggled to feel confident in himself. He initially noticed the development around 6 years ago, although it was only around the size of his thumb at the time. However, as time went on, it began to expand in size. He confessed that it did not cause him discomfort at first, but that, as it grew in size, it began to rub against his teeth. Kevin has covered the bulge with a cap or his hair when he didn't want people to see it. To make matters worse, the bump caused a difficulty for him when he was at work. Kevin works alongside his father, who is an electrician and owns his own business. He intends to one day take over the firm, but he finds it difficult to communicate with others at work since their attention is drawn to his bump. Kevin went on to say that his jawbreaker is a deal breaker for him since it prevents him from mingling or even dating. Once the lump is removed, he wants to regain his confidence. Kevin chooses to see Dr. Sandra Lee in order to do this. He wasn't sure if she could assist, but he wanted to remain optimistic. Following his appointment, Dr. Lee discovered that the bulge was only a large cyst. She did, however, want to cut it open to make sure. She wanted to be cautious with the nerves because it was a sensitive spot on the face. When Dr. Lee sliced the lump, she knew it was a cyst because yellow fluid began to run out of it. She promised Kevin that she was ready to take Kevin's jawbreaker away and convert him into a heartbreaker. Kevin was ecstatic to learn of this. Dr. Lee showed Kevin the final outcome after the operation, and he was satisfied with the results. Kevin sadly passed away on May 18, 2019. He had died in his sleep unexpectedly. Number 3. John. Dr. Sandra Lee has always been there for her patients, and even the coronavirus epidemic couldn't keep her from doing so. Dr. Sandra Lee encountered John, who had a large tumor on his neck. In the most recent episode, John said he first saw the bulge 20 years ago, and it was the size of a quarter at the time. The lump shifts about, but it puts pressure on John's neck at night, making him feel as he can't breathe. After years of battling with it, John decided to see a doctor and get it looked out. However, the doctor said the surgery may result in us losing sensation on one side of his face. However, he was well aware that things were not so straightforward. She saw that the bulge had been put near critical nerves. Dr. Lee advised that they do some tests first to be sure she wasn't taking any chances. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.